So our topic for today, we've been dealing with the topic of anxiety, and we're going to talk about seniors dealing with anxiety. Of course, there's different causes that increase anxiety in the elderly population. First of all, isolation from family and friends, seniors who live alone or in a community that isn't allowing visitors during the pandemic are especially affected by the isolation. Sometimes even those who live with family may not be able to visit their grandchildren or others except for essential workers. They're also under higher risk. Older adults are more concerned about protecting themselves from the virus because of maybe some underlying conditions. Concern about medical care, medical providers such as optometrists or maybe emergency dentists or dermatologists are closing because of the pandemic. And then reports of mortality. Seniors are exposed or coverage of elderly deaths are more common. And so then you also have seniors that deal with guilt, maybe because they're putting more work upon other family members. So the causes of anxiety that happen within seniors is a real thing today. And so I'm going to give you just some quick little steps here that you can, maybe as a senior, you can think about to try to help reduce some anxiety. If you can just have someone who will listen, actively listen to you. Sometimes just having someone you can share your concerns with, whether that's by phone or FaceTime or email, or maybe just writing an old-fashioned letter. Whatever the case is, being able to share your concerns. Number two, maintaining a routine. Choosing to have a regular routine, maybe in the morning, for example, decreases your early morning anxiety, or having a regular time for meal times, maybe later in the day, that would help reduce the kind of the sundown syndrome of being alone. Number three, accept fears and feelings. Fears and feelings are how God made us. We're not abnormal because we have them, and you as a senior, you're not abnormal either. Don't be afraid to express your fears and feelings. They're real, and so it's very important that you talk about them. Remember, God knows exactly where you are. Practice mindfulness. The World Health Organization suggests that you draw on the skills that you used in the past to help you manage, that you managed through previous life challenges, adversities. Use those skills to help you even in this time. Say, this worked in the past. This was something that I was able to focus on the past. Obviously, from a spiritual perspective, you can rely on the times that the Lord has seen you through in the past. And if He's done it once, He will do it again. Remember to stay healthy and active. Not everyone can do the same activities, but whatever you can do as a senior, make sure that you're being as active as possible so that you can remain healthy. Share facts from reliable sources. Listen, there's all kinds of things out there. Internet scams and phone scams and people that'll give you false information. Try to rely only on sources that you know that you can fully trust. And then stay busy as possible with your activities. Remind yourself of happier times that you've had. If you were used to having like scheduled activities or visits with friends, because of this increased isolation that we're going through, the possibility of anxiety and depression is there. So if you live at home, or if you're living in a nursing home or a care home, whatever the case, think about happier times. Maybe dig out the photo album or some old videos that you had, or old letters that maybe you have kept, and possibly join again with just a phone call, or maybe a quick FaceTime message with some old friends where they've made great contributions to your life in the past. So staying busy. Of course, the scripture gives us great things that we can be focused on. For example, in Proverbs chapter 3, In verse 5, it says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all of your ways, acknowledge him, and he will direct your path. Notice, trust means to be confident for sure. Don't just lean. That's supporting oneself. But acknowledge, recognize, be aware that he will direct. And as a senior, you have so much to offer. Let God direct your path and stay safe.